Hey everyone, it's Riley here. So I wanted to do a video for you all today. So to start this off, right now in Alberta, especially where I am in Edmonton, I don't know if it's everywhere, but deletestrel, which is the type of testosterone that I'm taking, is on a shortage right now. So trying to find a place that has it, like a pharmacy or anything, it's very very hard. So I've been calling around, trying to just going into pharmacies when I see one and just checking, and I finally found one that did have it. So I was able to also then get them to transfer my prescription from Costco to them, which was great. I'm grateful that they were able to do that because normally with deletestrel, you can't, but because of the shortage and as long as the pharmacy had it, they were able to. So anyways, they're asking me about my information, like age, date of birth, all that stuff. That was fine. And, then I'm just waiting for them to fill the prescription. And then he's like, hey, I need you to come back up here and I have a couple more questions. I was like, okay, cool. Asked me a couple more things and, didn't really think much of it. But then right near the end, he's like, can I ask why you're taking this? And I kind of just froze for a second. I really didn't know what to say. Like my heart was pounding. And I looked at him, I was like, because I've been taking it for 5.5, almost 6 years as per my doctor's request. They kind of know why. And he just kind of, nodded, whatever. And then he then went, okay, but why? And I'm like, okay, well, now you're just being invasive. I kind of gave you the comfortable answer that I wanted to give you. Now you're pushing it a little bit more. So then I just looked at him and I was a little bit rude about it, but I was like, because of transitioning reasons. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, we have some patients here that kind of pick it up due to transitioning. I'm like, hey, cool. And then he then proceeded to be more invasive, and this is where I'm just baffled about this. But then he, oh god, I'm just I'm laughing because it's just so awkward. But then he just went, so have you had the surgery? And did one of those. I'm like, okay, first of all, you realize there isn't just one surgery, and transitioning isn't just one way to transition. It was just this whole process that was going through my mind. And so I actually did look at him and was like, you realize there's more than one surgery. There's top surgery, there's hysterectomy, there's so many different things that come with transitioning. He's like, oh, I guess, yeah, it's a bit of a process, eh? Yeah, it is. And then he was like, so how has that process been for you? I'm like, well, it's been a little bit different for me because I moved from Ontario to here, so I had to transfer everything, but overall it's been good. And he was just like, oh, okay. And just I don't understand. As a pharmacist, you're filling me a prescription. The only question you should ask is how I am on it. I get that question, but I gave you the answer that I felt comfortable with. And then usually people then just ask if I need any more needles or if I'm running low on that, and then that's it. I don't ever get asked, kind of proceeded to ask why I'm taking it and where I'm at in my transition and what surgeries I've had. That was just uncalled for completely. I made this video or made topics of talking about with transitioning before, and that there isn't one way to transition, and I feel like doctors especially should know this. They should be aware that there isn't just one right way or wrong way to transition, or to be trans for that matter. I know so many people that identify as trans that don't even have any surgeries or go on any hormones, and then there's people that only go on hormones or go on hormones and only have top surgery, or there's a combination of so many different things that somebody can do to feel comfortable within their own body. And I just didn't think in 2020, especially in the medical field, that people would still not realize that and be aware, I guess, of all this information, which it still just baffles me, I guess. But it was just kind of really upsetting, honestly. I'm still coming down from this experience, and I just wanted to talk to you all about this because I really hope that no one ever would have to go through this experience, though I know what happens. And it's just I can't believe, and I'm that I said that doctors are not educated on this, and I feel hopefully going forward that there is going to be more informational training, that there's going to be that education there, because it needs to be, especially there is more and more people that are curious about transitioning or wanting to transition, and who are we going to go to? We are going to go to our doctors, we're going to go to a pharmacist, or just in general, just people that should know and be more educated than what I am. And yet I've had to educate my doctors or other doctors on transitioning, and I'm I shouldn't be the one that has to do this. It should be you taking that time and or necessary needs to find out the information that you should already know, or should at least be able to get a hold of that information in general. So, but anyways, I'm sorry about the rant, but I wanted to speak on this as, it's just an experience that I really hope I never ever have to experience again. I will never be going to that pharmacy again, I can tell you that one for sure. But wanted to share this with you all, and I'm gonna try and be doing more topic videos in the future. But anyways, love you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.